Assalamualaikum and hello everyone, welcome back to Danish channel. So it's already 4:50 PM. I'm going to play sepak takraw with my friends. Today, we are diving into something that affects all of us, whether you're an athlete, a gym newbie, or someone just trying to stay healthy. It's all about how your cardiovascular system responds when you exercise. So buckle up, because your heart is about to take the center stage. Stay tuned for more information. Now I will go to the cut. Bye-bye. So welcome back. I have arrived at the court. There's only one of my friends. They're not coming here yet. But let's proceed with the basic of cardiovascular system. Let's start with the structure. Your cardiovascular system is made up of the heart, the vascular system, and blood. The heart, also called the myocardium, is a powerful muscle. The left ventricle especially is a beast. It's thicker than the rest because it has to pump blood to your whole body. The heart is also smart. It has its own internal electrical system called the cardiac conduction system. The SA node, aka the pacemaker, sets the rhythm, while the AV node, AV bundle, and Purkinje fibers coordinate contractions. Pretty cool, right? Okay, let's move to the heart control inside and out. Your heart doesn't just work on its own. It also responds outside signals. That's where the autonomic nervous system comes in. The parasympathetic nervous system shows your heart down. The sympathetic nervous system spreads it up and increase contraction strength. And hormones like epinephrine and norepinephrine also give it a boost when needed. This is why during exercise, your heart rate climbs, and it trains athletes. It can actually stay lower at rest because of better parasympathetic control. But be careful, irregular rhythms or arrhythmias can mess with all this. From bradycardia to fibrillation, this can seriously affect performance or worse, your health. I want to go suit up my shoes. Later, I will talk about the cardiac cycle and blood flow. Stay tuned. Hello, we are back. I just finished my turn. My team now is rest for the next round. Okay, let's proceed. Let's talk about what your heart actually does every beat. This is called the cardiac cycle, made up of systole, which is contraction, and diastole, which is relaxation. And once the blood leaves the heart, it travels through the vascular system, arteries, arterioles, capillaries, venules, and veins. At rest, only about 50% of blood goes to your muscles. But during exercise, that can shoot up to 80%. That's called blood distribution, and it's controlled by signals from your nervous system and something called autoregulation, which adjusts blood flow based on what your muscles need. Now, let's break down the big three. Heart rate, the number of beats per minute, it increases with exercise, heat and age. Stroke volume, how much blood your heart pumps per beat. It's affected by how much blood fills the heart and how strong the contraction is. Cardiac output, the total amount of blood pumped in 1 minute. That's HR plus SV. At rest, it's about 5 liters per minute, but it can triple during intense exercise. But there's something called cardiovascular drift. During long workouts in the heat, your SV drop due to fluid loss, so your HR goes up to keep cardiac output stable. Okay, ball. Okay, I will continue next. I want to continue play. Bye bye. Okay, I'm sorry for the disruption. Let's proceed with the blood pressure and blood changes. Blood pressure is another key player. Systolic pressure is the high point during a heartbeat. Diastolic pressure is the low point between beats. When you exercise, systolic pressures rises to keep up with demand, but diastolic pressure usually stays the same unless you're pushing it too long and hard, then it might drop slightly. Now let's talk about blood. It's about 5 to 6 liters in men and 4 to 5 liters in women, made of plasma, red blood cells, and few white cells and platelets. Red blood cells contain hemoglobin, which carries oxygen. The more hemoglobin you have, the more oxygen you can carry. But if blood gets too thick, aka high viscosity, it becomes harder to pump. During exercise, you lose water through sweat, reducing plasma volume and increasing blood viscosity. This can reduce blood flow unless you hydrate properly. So, to wrap it up, your cardiovascular system is a dynamic machine. From increased heart rate and blood flow to adjusting blood pressure and oxygen delivery, your body is constantly adapting to keep you going strong. Understanding these changes isn't just for athletes. It helps anyone who wants to train smarter, stay safer, and maximize performance. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Catch you in the next video. Stay active and take care of that heart of yours. My name is Danish. I see you guys in the next video. Assalamualaikum and bye-bye.